What up guys, on today's video, more disastrous luck with the tractor. We start on the big line. I also go through the whole reason of why I am building this in the backyard as well. It's been off and on raining this week, off and on, whether to come down here or not. I believe young Liam Frederick said he was rolling around. We've got the tractor sorted, as some of you may have seen in the last video. We had a bit of a blowout, so I spent a bit of time after work this week fixing it up. I was going to film it, but I decided I just needed to get the job done. I'll chuck up a few videos that I was sending to mates and check out some photos that I took while I was doing the job. I had to try and figure out how to de-bead the tractor tyre, so did a bit of YouTube and came up with some ideas, and this is what we came up with. Jacking the tyre off the rim with a few blocks and a jack for the car. That took a few hours to figure out how to chain it, how to pump it and get it off. What an absolute mission. Once we got the tyre off, all de-beaded, cleaned it up with wire brush. I just chucked a whole lot of fibre filler around the inside of the wheel, sanded it back, painted it up. Put the tyre back on. That was surprisingly easy. Got a new tube, chucked that in, pumped it up, good to go. Oh, we better make sure we torque it up right, eh? It should be tight enough. Now the tyre's back on the tractor, we're good to go move some dirt. So we're going to go move some dirt. First things first, we're going to go warm this sucker up. Oh, let's get into it, eh? Let's drop some of this pile down. Chucked enough air pressure in that front tyre, so I'm going to quickly run up, grab the air compressor and pump that up, and hopefully that is the last time I got to bring that thing down here, because I think that's how I blew it up in the first place. Rolling around with the tyre not hard enough, and then just, you know, all the weight in the bucket and just crunched all the sidewalls, and that's what made it weak and blew it out. So old Minties, we're back, I'm back. Old Liam showed up. I'm going to get him to move because he's in the main route of action. We just snapped our lever. I'm gonna go repair the tractor again. Well, we have a welder here, so oosh. Ah, oosh, it's back on. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's go. Oh, we haven't had much progress so far. The rain looks like it's holding off. Let's just get into it. Far out. Dramas. I have just noticed the tube's coming out the sidewall and the sidewall's completely gone. Damn, when I need a new tyre, my repair job's only lasted a few bucket loads. I'm really running out of time. I need these jumps running in 3 weeks. Man, I keep running into dead ends. I'll be back with you fellas once I figure out what I am going to do. Alright. Well, it's a couple of days after the tyre sidewall blew out for a second time. All my toys just went flying out of the cot, and I've done a whole lot of phone calls and whatnot, and that there is going to be one heck of a mission to try and find a new tyre, wheels and setups and all that jazz. Once I realised the tractor was sort of a bit more of a major, all I need is a tyre, but it's that old that no one has tyres. There's no second-hand tyres even around of that size. Yesterday evening I got out on the spades. As you can see, it has been pouring down with rain, everything soaked and soddened. I came out yesterday afternoon and did a bit of work on the big line, because I think this small line here is a little bit of a write-off for a wee while. If I can get a tractor tyre sorted in the next couple of weeks, we'll get them built. So yeah, we'll go up to the top, have a look at what we've done, and I'll do a bit more explaining of why we're doing this all. Also up on the top piece here, we've got some grass growing. It's not full frothing away, but you know, give it another 3 weeks or so, it should be, better than dirt. So I've re-scraped up the line after me and Riley had to go. We just more or less cleaned it up after the weeds. I got to get a little bit more dirt and patch up in here, but I couldn't push the wheelbarrow up the hill. It was so slippery, so muddy. Just a little bit more to do. Full flicked up and smicked up this first takeoff here of the big line. And I've also started scraping back and cleaning up this. There's a little bit more to chuck in. And that's what I might quickly get the recorder out, and we can just finish up this tranny here, I guess, and slap up this landing here. So a few of you who are true blue followers from way back when we started, we did have a bit of a barbecue jam here out in the yard, which involved a whole lot of young kids riding the BMX track, which was awesome. It was sick, and we had a lot of the older guys riding the bigger section through here, which was also awesome. But there was this massive age gap or riding ability in between, obviously just being able to ride BMX tracks and then being able to ride the big set. So there was a lot of people that were keen as to come around, have a check about, have a ride, but the jumps were too big. So this year we're holding the barbecue jam again. It is in 3 weeks time. I am sorry to all the boys from the down south. All the dates were already previously booked before we found out about your event down there, Old Hedge Fest. So sorry about that, good sir. Anyway, so because we had that such a big, I guess, experience level gap, we needed more jumps. So the task was to go out and build a whole lot of new jumps for everyone to come to the barbecue jam. So all the intermediate riders had something to ride. I think for under time schedules of what's happening, so this weekend coming, I'm actually away down at the Tattoo and Arts Festival doing riding shows there with Jed and the Jump Flex crew. There will be a couple of videos out from New Plymouth, some of the shows, some of the dirt jumps, so that'll be a good watching for you. And then that gives me another full weekend here at home to smash out this whole set at the back here. So I think realistically I need to get this big line up and running, which is my task today, and I'm going to be working on that for the rest of this week until I head away. Once I get the machine back up and running, I will be able to just build this second set. I am planning on putting 3 in. Oh, we're going to switch a camera halfway through there because the other one went flat in me hand. So yeah, we've got the main set to fix up. We've got the second jump to get built. We're going to leave the third jump till after the jam. So sorry team, there's only going to be 2 jumps in a row for you for all you intermediate riders. But I guess that's better than what there was last year. Liam was supposed to be coming around this week to take a whole lot of this topsoil and take that to his place for making new jumps at his place, big under piles and whatnot at his parents' place. But the tractor's broken, so you're still more than welcome to come around and pick it up, mate, but you'll be on the spades. Then yeah, so once that's done, hopefully that pile will be down a little bit lower. I was trying to actually get rid of that, so we'll see. We want to get rid of this pile here, take that over to the fire pile, get rid of all of that. The Langers are going to let us borrow their rotary hoe, hand pushed one, to go over the BMX track / pump track, give that a bit of a rough up, and then we can rake it out and roll it in again, and then she should be good to go. All fancy foola swish as. But that is the gist of what is happening and why we are doing all of this. The whole jam itself is going to be more of a sort of a practice session to see how the yard holds up for having people in it, running sort of events in, potentially invite people come over that would like to partake of having turns in the yard. In the making is a full dirt jump park in the backyard that we can have people come over, and yeah, we'll set something up that we can yeah, that is future. But that is the reason why we are doing all of this, and obviously having the 2 kids helps out, because the wife just lets me come down and do it all because we can do it for the kids and for future kids, and it's not just for me. So let's get back into some fast action, because we've missed a lot of digging. Yes, enough ranting, enough blah 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 blahs. Let's get into it. Fast action. Yoo-hoo! As you might have seen right then and there, old Langers showed up towards the end of the evening, gave me a heck of a fright, just rolled on up. I didn't hear him come. So yeah, I didn't get too much done, more yarning, talking about stuff than actually getting things done. Super slow progress, a lot of disappointment. Like I said earlier, we're going to be out at the Tattoo and Arts Festival and down in the New Plymouth Dirt Jump Park down there at the Rotos Dirt Jump Park. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, team. Like, subscribe, and all the rest of that jazz. Yahoo! I know it's only a tyre that is needing to be replaced on the tractor, but it's the reason it is a little bit more trickier than just finding another tyre that'll fit on there is it is a 4-wheel drive. So if I get all the wrong size tyres or all the wrong dimensions go out, the gearbox goes out, everything gets out, and it means I've got to replace other rear tyres, and yeah, you start looking at about $3,000 or $4,000 worth of tyres to try and get it to run. So hence why I'm in a bit of a knickers and a twist to try and get this tyre sorted.